Beloveds, I gave you a try work concerning the work that we did. As we did the example 1, I told you to also do the example 2 and bring your comments. Now let's continue with the example 2 so that we can verify. If you were able to get it right, then I will give you a like sign. Thank you. So h of x maps to 2x out of 2 minus x. And you are being told to find or state the range of this function, just like the first one. So we say let y equal to h of x. So therefore our y is equal to 2x out of what? 2 minus x. Then what's our next step? Make x the subject. Make x the subject. So in this case, the whole of this needs to cross the sign. The whole of the denominator needs to cross the sign so that we can have linear equation, which is not having what? A fraction. In this case, our 2 will cross to this side. So we will have our y. Let's, for the sake of those who want to get everything vividly, ditto. So I am doing it so that you understand it perfectly. 2 minus x. This one is crossing the sign. And because it is dividing, when it crosses the equal sign, it will be multiplying. That is why I'm saying I have put it in the bracket, meaning it is multiplying this number, which is y, and here has remained only 2x, because this one has crossed the sign. So we have our 2x here and y into bracket this. What is it doing? Whenever a number is standing outside the bracket, it means it is multiplying all those in the bracket. From our previous lesson, multiplication by distribution method. So know it. So we have our 2y minus xy, because y multiplied by 2 is what? 2y. Y times x is what? xy equal to 2x. I hope you are following. Now, for the sake of the board small size, let's divide it and solve it here. I am repeating this. So we have 2y minus xy equal to 2x. And we say what? Make x the subject. We are making x the subject. But here we have 2x and we also have xy here. So we need to make x the subject, not 2x or xy. In this case, what are we supposed to do? We need to get all those. We need to get this x at a certain side whereby we can make it the subject. So in that case, we have to what? Factorize. We have to factorize here. Just look at it. We have y here and y here. So if we are to factorize, we will get this one just like that. See, we will get it in this form. Like y outside, we have our 2x and we have x here. And here, we have it like this. So let's cross the x to this side so that we will have the xy and the 2x at one particular side. So we have our 2y is equal to 2x minus xy. And in this case, we have our 2y equal to x outside. We have what? X outside, so 2 alone is inside. Then this x is outside, so y inside. Have you seen? I hope you are following. We have factorized it in this way. Sorry, here should be plus. Because here was negative, when it crosses the sign, it must be what? Positive. This xy, it was negative here, so when it crosses the sign, it must be positive. So we have 2y equal to x into bracket 2 plus y. But the question, we are after the values for x, and so we need to let x stand alone. So making x stand alone, we have our 2y equal to this, then x into bracket 2 plus y. Let's divide here by 2 plus y, so that what we do to the left side, we can do the same to the right side. For the sake of core math students, that's why I'm doing this. If it is only the elective math students, I'll just skip. Let's cross it here. Have you seen? X is alone and we have it here. So we are x is equal to 2y out of 2 plus y. We have made x the subject. In solving this, we can see 2 plus y equal to what? Let's take the denominator alone. We can say 2 plus y is equal to 0. If we want to find a possible value for x, in this case, our y will be equal to what? -2. So we say since y is equal to -2, since y is equal to -2, we say for x values, for all real values of x, for the function, for the range of this particular function, since all the real values for y, x is having a real value except -2, which is not a real value. So it is having all real values of y except -2. So you can put it in your bracket like f, this is h. So h is equal to, y is said that all values of r except, then you write that, except -2. So that is it. So we have been able to find the values or the range for this particular function. I hope you've understood the lesson perfectly. I am still expecting your comments, your answers and your comments and your anything that you want to ask concerning the subject and the topic or whatever. Then bring it so that we can know how to take it from. Thank you.